At the beginning of the season, we would invite writers that we knew or that our agents suggested to come to the studio, and we would show 2 or 3 episodes that we thought were symbolic of the show itself. And then they would go home and they would send us an outline, and we would say, okay, write that script, write that script. A number of them were from New York. They just came in for the week to visit all of the shows to get assignments. They would send the scripts to us, and by and large, they were pretty good. However, remembering Gary Marshall's dictum, we wrote every script there was. We wrote a bunch of shows on our own, but I would say about, well, you know, we did 39 shows a year, a season in those days. It was not easy. And I think we wrote alone about 10 a season, and for outside writers. But of course, we had to rewrite all of those as well. And that was our first sitcom.
So wait, what were you looking for in a script? Like what was good writing that popped out at you?
It had to fit the characters that had already been established. One of the problems, and this goes somewhat to answer your question, I tell young writers who want to write for a particular show that it's dangerous to write an episode of that show. If you want to do Modern Family, and you write a script for Modern Family, there's no way on God's earth that it's going to be right. Because the producers and original writers of that show have something in their mind and they know what they want. And it's very difficult for you to do that. So I suggest write any other show or submit another show or write an original. Now, a lot of people disagree with me, I must say. A lot of people say, no, write a Modern Family if you want to be on Modern Family. I don't agree with that, but that's me. As I say, it should be close to the characters that we've developed up to now, and going towards what we want those characters to develop into. Jokes are easy. There's no shortage of people who can write funny stuff, but there has to be an event happening in the script. You can't just go along. Something has to happen, usually at act break. And that's tough for some people to do. But it's that structure that should follow them all the way through their writing career. Our dramas should have an event. A play has to have an event. And movies, I guess, which I don't know very much about. So we found some good writers, and Arnold Horwitz, and a number of good people. And I'm trying to think if we had other writers on the staff, but I don't think we did. I think it was just the 2 of us. And Billy and Sam used to come over and look at some of the scripts and say, why don't you change this, why don't you do that? So we was that.